Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. Hope everybody's having a good day. So I got this new set the other day when hi Jamie, hi Akiko, thanks for joining. I got this set in the mail the other day. I finally placed my order and I was back and forth. I didn't know whether I was going to order it or not. It's the snail mail bundle or snail mail suite. And it is so cute. Hi Susan. Thanks for joining. So that is what I'm using today. And I think it is the cutest thing. And I have my, hi Lori. Thanks for joining. Hi Amy. Where I get my hair cut, the owner has asked me to make some Valentine cards, and I was trying to come up with something for her grandson, and I thought this was just adorable. I think her grandson's like 6 years old, so I decided to use the Snailed set. So I just want to show you the paper. I just think this paper is so cute. We got like postage stamps and the hello. This is the one side. It's the hearts, lines, little squigglies, more background paper. And then the other side has all kind of fun designs. Got the mail, mushrooms, and the snails. I just thought it was so cute. So, before I get started, I just want to let everybody know about this awesome promotion Stampin' Up! Is offering. It's a joining promotion. If you join during celebration, you get your $125 of product, your starter kit, for $99, and then Stampin' Up! Will send you free these 5 packs of paper. And it's got the 2020 to 2022 in colors, the neutrals, the regals, the subtles, and the brights. And this paper is not available to anybody right now. This will be in the 2021 to 2022 annual catalog. But right now, anybody who joins during now through February 28th during celebration, you'll get this pack, these 5 packs free, which is about $58 offer, which I think is great. So I just wanted to let everybody know about that. All right, I'm going to get started because I need a little help designing this today. I have the basic design, but I'm going to ask you guys to chime in and help me out a little. I'm going to do a corner fold card, so I have to do, before I do the cutting, I need to hear the paper. I'm starting out with a real red card base, which is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Just give this a good crease. And then I'm going to adhere panel of the snail mail DSP to this. I'm going to use my Stampin' seal. And then I got to cut the corner. And I got to, so you want to put a little bit extra here because going down, because this corner is going to get cut. And Jamie, I did more fussy cutting just for you. All right, so this panel is 4 by 5 1/4. Hi Jillian, thanks for joining. All right, so we're going to need the trimmer. first thing we're going to do, make sure I have room here. Got to open it up. All right. And we're going to line up the, I'm going to get this straight now, the outside at the 3-inch mark. Okay. And we're going to move the blade to 3 inches. Okay. And we're going to cut down to the 5/8 inch mark. Okay, I don't know if you can, if I can move this so you can see it. So we're going to cut down, where's the hip, to the 5/8 inch mark. All right, I'm trying to get this in the camera view and it's a little hard. Just trying to make sure. Okay, right, I'm going to lift it up. Then I'm going to turn it, right, so the bottom edge, wait a minute, let me get this straight. No, I was right the first time. I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want to, should make sure that it cut all the way through. It did. Okay. Then we're going to line up the bottom edge at the 3-inch mark again. And we're going to cut from the 3 5/8, which is right there. And we're going to cut down to the 1 1/4 inch. Okay, there. So now this panel, you have to just play with it a little. You don't want to flip it right away because you can rip the cardstock. So I just kind of bend it both ways a little bit before I really turn it. Because there really is no scoring for this part. It's been a couple months since I made one of these. But they're a lot of fun. Okay, and then once you get it turned, you just want to make sure it's straight before you use your bone folder. Okay, and then we're just going to give it a good crease. There, just like that. And that's it. That's it to the fold. So when you open it up, you have the DSP on the inside. Hi Barbara, thanks for joining. Hi Sandy, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just going to give this another press because you want to make sure this is going to stay down. I am going to add a little adhesive to keep it down. Actually, I'll do that now. And I'm just going to put it just on the 2 sides just to hold it down right. Okay. You only need a little bit, just like I said, just to hold that part down. And I didn't go too far. All right. All right, and then I cut now this Snail Mail DSP. The colors in it are, there's Bermuda Bay, Real Red, Blushing Bride, and I believe, I gotta get it, so I can't remember, I think it's Basic Gray. Yep, Basic Gray. So I took, being it's for a boy, I figured the Bermuda Bay, and I took a panel with all the little bubbles, and I'm just going to adhere that to that panel to the Bermuda Bay mat. Keep moving here, sorry. Making everybody dizzy. Need to do what Jamie does and tack it down before so I don't move it all over the place. All right. And then I'm just going to adhere this to the panel there. So far there hasn't been any stamping. I did do stamping ahead of time. And this is the part that I'm going to need. I want you guys to decide for me. I just want to... Oops. Okay. So we're just going to adhere this right up there in the corner, so we have a little border all the way around. So this, the part that was folded down was 3 by 3. The Bermuda Bay piece was cut 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and the DSP was 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. There. So now here's one thing. I stamped these ahead of time, and I cut them out using my postage punch. I think that's what it's called. It goes with the Posted for You. So I cut these out ahead of time. I thought it would look cute being a postage stamp. So now there's the Bermuda Bay. There's the real red. And there's white. So I want you guys to help me out here and decide. I couldn't decide which color to use, so I thought I would leave it up to you. Okay. In the meantime, the other thing I need little help deciding is on the inside whether I should put a plain piece of Bermuda Bay or the DSP, the Bermuda Bay DSP on the inside. So here's, because that's going to show through. So that is the Bermuda Bay DSP. And then there's the solid. Okay, so I'm going with everybody likes the Bermuda Bay for the stamp. That's what it looks like everybody's saying. I'm actually able to read the DSP for the inside too. All right. So Bermuda Bay stamp and DSP inside. Okay, that's what it is. Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna pop this piece up with my Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, good time for the dog to come down. All right, we're gonna just, whoops, adhere this. Just put this one on an angle. This should be good. I'm just going to put it just like that. I don't want this piece to go straight. So put that like that. And then we can put these on the side for now. Then from the one panel, which, let's see which panel it was. This panel of DSP, I fussy cut one of the snails. Because I figured since it's for a little boy, the mustache fit. I thought at least. So I'm just going to put him right down there, and I think I'm going to pop him up with some dimensionals too. So that's the extent of my fussy cutting, Jamie. I seem to be doing a little more fussy cutting lately. And this one I was actually rushing because I had to take my my daughter had an appointment today that she was going to drive herself, but yesterday she got put into a cast, and of course it's her right ankle, right foot that's in the cast. So I wasn't real comfortable with her drive, and she wasn't either comfortable driving herself. So I had to get out of work early and bring her. I want to make sure I put dimensional on his eyes, because otherwise I'm afraid those will rip, especially being this is a card for a child. Let's see if I can get these all off now. Yeah, I like the mustache too, Susan. I thought it was so cute. That's why when I saw it, I was trying to figure out what to do for a little boy. I made a card for her granddaughter. So then I had to come up with something. Her granddaughter's, though, this is her first Valentine. So that was an easy one. This one was a little harder. And we're going to put him right in the corner like that. And the front of the card's done. This is a pretty easy one. The hardest part is getting this part cut and folded. And we're going to open up. We'll put this on the inside. Just like, gotta bring this a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. And this piece was 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Yeah, I like the way that looks. All right, and I'm just going to add one of the little resin heart embellishments to right over the top of that heart. I think I'm going to, if I can lift them up. Should go, whoops. If I have a steady hand, it'll go perfectly right on top. Just like that. Okay. Now for the inside, the piece of white that I'm going to stamp on is a lot smaller, because when I cut the 4, would have been 4 by 5 1/4, it was up here and it would have shown, and I didn't want that. So I cut the piece down to basic white down to its 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. All the measurements will be on my blog on Friday, along with a video that you can cut everything and stamp along and remake the card. And if you do, please, please, please post a picture on my my blog showing me your take on this this card. Okay, and we're going to just stamp the little snail. I don't know if you can see it. From the snail mail? Snailed it. The name. Snail mail is the sweet. Just right on the bottom. I'm going to have to bring this a little bit close so I can see. And I got a little smudge that I didn't expect. So we're gonna redo that, since the paper has 2 sides. And I won't be coloring. It's over here, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, let's try this again. All right, that's better. All right, and then for the sentiment, I used the Family Party stamp set because I wanted grandson. And then this set here, Punch Party, I used You Make My Heart Happy. This set is available. It's a celebration host set that if you either purchase $300 or more, or you host a party and it's $300 or more, Stampin' Up! Will automatically send you this for free. And this coordinates with the double oval punch, I believe the postage stamp punch it does. I haven't tried that. And it does coordinate with the heart punch, but of course I didn't realize till afterwards I don't have that one. So I did mount it already because I wanted to make sure everything was straight. So I did mount everything already. So now I do have to get this one straight because there's no turning back on this. And do my black ink. And I'm going to just color my little snail in too as soon as I'm done. I want to stamp the sentiment. Oops. I had gotten this set because my aunt had asked me to make some cards for her. So I had purchased the set because she wanted them for her daughters and son-in-law and her great-grandchildren. We're going to, again, aim for straight. Keep my fingers crossed here. Looks pretty straight to me. All right, and I'm just going to color my little snail in real quick. I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay for his shell. I'm just going to use the dark Bermuda Bay. And I'll use the light on the inside. Just want to do the highlight a little bit, but I don't know, for some reason I keep thinking the brush end of these Stampin' Blends markers seem to be darker than the, I guess the bullet point. All right, and I'm going to just shade a little bit down the bottom, just over here. And just color him with my the light one. Just like that. Ooh, having trouble seeing that. Getting those spots a little easier with that point. All right. And I'm just going to color the little heart in red. It's on a white envelope. And that's it. One of these. You should, Jamie. They are really easy. And if you go to my blog, I write all the instructions out for you. Come on now, I've tried the nice simple stamping. All right. And this one I'm just going to adhere again. Stampin'. See, I think this is the first card I've made that I haven't used any liquid, well, I'll use a little bit of liquid glue, but I haven't really used liquid glue. Now when I adhere this, I am going to stay toward the bottom, and I'll make the edge over here even, because I'm afraid if I put it in the center, then you're still going to see a little bit of it, and I really don't want to see it. Yeah, so that's just low enough. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking the table a little bit. Thank you, Sandy. If I miss comments, I will go back. I do go back to read them. I tend to have a little trouble reading and stamping at the same time. All right, so we're going to add a little piece of DSP to the envelope flap. So while I was sitting in the car waiting for my daughter to come out from the dentist office, because I didn't want to drop her off and then have to go back, so I just sat in the car and wait. That's when I designed this card, which usually I at least do it the night before, but it wasn't happening yesterday. I don't know what was happening. Just give this a quick trim. I love the mushroom side of this paper too, but like I said, this is for a boy, so I don't want to put pink or anything. Didn't want him to be upset that there was pink on his card. Now, lost my snail. There it is. And we're just going to stamp the little snail on the inside. Hi, Anne. Thank you for joining. Trying to read, Jillian, what you said. You like how the sentiment is tucked in? Yes. All right. Give him a little... Oh, no smudge that time. And we're just going to add a little color again. I'm going to color him the same as I did on the inside. And try using this side, see if this... See, it does come lighter. So it's not just me. Unless my one side of my pen is running out of, or marker's running out of ink, but I don't think it is. This set is fairly new. A little harden. And then let's just add a little color to the bottom. Where those little spots are, freckles, or I don't know what snails have, no clue. I'm going to try coloring with the bullet end this time. I seem to have trouble with the other end. This side's coming out really light. There we go. So what do you think? There you go. Nice, simple, fun fold. I think it's good for a little boy. What do you think? And the envelope to match. And at least on here you could see more of, you know, the hello and bonjour. Over here it covered it, but I just thought that was cute. And even a little bit of fussy cutting. I hope you like the card and you'll give it a try. And like I said, the measurements along with this video and all the directions will be on my blog on Friday. And love for you to see your take on it. Just post a picture of it on this Facebook by the video on the Facebook page, so then I can see it and everybody else can too. Right? Don't forget about the ordering special that's going on. Not the ordering, the joining special with the 5 packs of paper. It's a great deal. I know when I joined it was, I believe we had gotten stamp pads, but this is even better deal. Thank you everyone for joining. Oh, and all right, well, I guess I'm not putting those in. I had made, wait a minute, I went through the trouble of making these. I got to see if I could still fit these on. These are the mushrooms. I have to put them on. I have to put them somewhere. I actually cut 2 mushrooms out, and the back is with all glue dots. And I went through all that trouble of doing them. I have to put these on. So we're going to put them right there. Only because, like I said, I went through the trouble of making them. And sitting there gluing each of these little pieces in. Okay, now it's complete. I like to make the insides just as fancy, if not fancier, than the outside. All right? I will see everybody, I hope, next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Thank you very much for joining. And I hope everybody has a great week. Bye, everyone.